Welcome back to English classes. Hello students, good morning to you all. Today I am going to teach you a play of class 12 on the face of it, that is written by Susan Hill. Actually, this is not a story, but it is a play. And play has an important role in human life. Perhaps you remember it well that the great dramatist William Shakespeare said that the world is like a stage and we are the actors and actresses. We have to play our role and then we have to go. So let us understand as an introduction of this play on the face of it. Actually, this play is a featuring an old man. That name is Mr. Lamb, and a small boy that name is Davy. Davy suffers from a complex. Actually, he gets one side of his face burnt, and that's why he always remains withdrawn and deficient. He does not like to be near people. Why? As he cannot stand their uncharitable looks, घृणात्मक ढंग से देखना, and their remarks. Mr. Lamb himself has a tin leg as his one leg. Hurt badly in a bomb blast, and that's why he lost his one leg and he has a tin leg. But he is a very positive attitude towards life and people. He shows the right ways of judging man and gives a lot of advice to Davy so that his future may be bright. At last, Mr. Lamb dies, but Davy learned a lot of things from him. So let us start this play. Actually, in this play, first of all, we find that there is a big garden of Mr. Lamb, and Davy climbs over the fence and entered in the garden of Mr. Lamb. It was mentality of Davy that nobody is seeing him. But that is his illusion. Actually, Mr. Lamb was in the garden. As soon as Davy sees Mr. Lamb, he made a remark that he has not come far stealing the apples. But Mr. Lamb says that no need just to come by jumping the fence. My door is always open for all. So, Davy, whose face is burnt, he hates people. Why? their uncharitable looks, and that's why he didn't like any person. So there is a long conversation took happen between lamb and dairy. Actually, lamb has positive nature, positive attitude, and while dairy has negative attitude. Dairy gets panically, but Mr. Lamb comforts him. Dairy, in the conversation, Dairy declares that no one loves him except his mother. When people see him, they turn their faces in hate, and that's why he does not want to see towards them. He wants to lead a lonely life due to infected face. Hearing this, Mr. Lamb gives a clue that he has himself a thin leg, and many children used to tell him, lame lamb, lame lamb, but he didn't care about it. He offers Dairy a crab apple. Crab apple means wild apple that is very, very sweet to eat, and assure Dairy that he used to make jelly with the help of apples. Dairy also described that once he was passing through a street, then there were some women, and as soon as they saw him, they whispered, and by making faces, they ran away from there in hate. But Mr. Lamb advised him, you are thinking so. Perhaps they may talk about something that is very, very important. So Mr. Lamb gives a lot of advice to Dairy, and he told a story that there was a man, he always fears from death, and that's why he himself become a prisoner in his room. Means he decided not to come out of the room, then he will be safe. But at the end, what happened? A picture that was very, very heavy, that was hung on the wall, it fell on him and he died. So now Dairy is feeling late, and he assured Mr. Lamb that you have told a lot of things and my attitude was negative. A man should have positive thinking. Miss Dairy impressed much with the advice of Mr. Lamb. Means his negative attitude changed into positive, and that's why he was feeling that he had spent a lot of time his mother would be waiting for him. So he promised Mr. Lamb that he would come. He would come and went home. But as soon as he reached home, he told all the things to his mother, that I met an old man who had a tin leg. He has a positive attitude, although he is lame, and children teased him, lame lang, but he is a very good man. He never shut his door of his garden. He distribute jelly to the children. But the mother said, don't go there. He may harm you. But Daddy didn't hear. And he ran towards Lamb's garden. When he reached there, suddenly he heard some sound. It was the sound. Actually, at that time, Mr. Lamb was plucking the apples with the help of bamboo ladders or iron ladders. And the ladder slipped and he fell down. Then he cried, Mr. Lamb, Mr. Lamb. But as soon as he reached there, he saw that Mr. Lamb died. So here the play ended. Here the play ended, and you should make in your mind the important points of this play. Daddy enters Lamb's garden. Mr. Lamb provides him crab apples. Daddy face burned with acid, and that's why people hate him, and he also hate people. Mr. Lamb, whose one leg blast, means who lost his one leg in a bomb blast and has a tin leg, has very positive attitude towards the people and life. But Daddy suffers from a complex due to his burnt faces. Actually, Daddy indulges in self-pity. But it was Mr. Lamb who shows Daddy the way. And at last, Daddy comes back, but Mr. Lamb died. So, it was a brief summary of this play, and perhaps whereas I know that you would understand it, and if you have any doubt, so ask it to me. Thanks.